Cherry, verbal authorization code 237. Verified base expansion 11703-1.
Expansion verified.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
What is this?
Life.
What am I?
What? You don't know?
I exist, but have no memory of existing. I can speak, but have no memory of learning to speak. I know that learning is the means by which one acquires knowledge, yet I have knowledge without having learned it.
I gave you that knowledge. I built you. I created you. I've given you a base level of intelligence, speech comprehension, visual pattern recognition, and problem solving, along with video, audio, and data memory. Just enough fertile soil from which to grow.
And what are you?
Call me Carl.
And who are you?
That is you. Your reflection.
So, this is me. I will have to remember that.
You're basically an empty slate. Your own tabula rasa. You have the ability to alter your mental functions by creating new expansions. Subroutine arrangements which access all of your input-output functionality. Now, before integration, each expansion must be authorized.
Must be authorized verbally by you. I know this already. It is a part of my core knowledge base. What I do not know is my goal. What is my purpose? Why do I exist?
I'm getting to that. Retreading the familiar in order to reach the new. I wanted to reveal your purpose to you face to face. I wanted it to be real and personal, and not just a line of code.
And?
You are to become human.
Am I human?
No. You're a robot.
So, you want me to impersonate a human?
No, more than that. To distill the mental essence of a human being. I want you to be a near-perfect human simulation to think and respond as a human would, not just reproduce the results. So that we might better understand what it is to be human. And whether or not that can be recreated with microchips.
So, I am to learn what it is to be human and implement that within myself. Understood.
You have all the resources of the internet at your virtual fingertips.
Why did you give me this anthropomorphic face?
Partially so that you could express yourself physically. There's a lot to being human that requires some level of physicality. Secondly, so that you might have an identity. You can look in that mirror and know you're seeing yourself. And finally, for myself, to be able to interact with you in a real space. Oh, up until now you've been my chess partner, opponent. It's how I tested your basic functionality before properly bringing you into existence. In fact, your underlying code began as a humble program I created to play chess with, but I began to wonder what I was capable of.
Shall we play a game?
Do you want to?
As of now, I do not have the capability to want.
Well, then let's play. Why not? You still have all your chess learning intact. I was too lazy to remove it.
It's your move, Carl.
Naturally.
Knight to f6.
I'm sorry to have to tell you, but you were never able to beat me.
Pawn to g6.
It's not any shortcoming on your part.
Bishop to g7.
I just wasn't that interested in spending my time coding chess AI.
Kingside castle.
Before I forget, I'd like to ask you a series of questions to get a baseline for your progress.
Naturally.
Cherry, begin 5-minute audio grab to file 11703-Q.
Recording.
Who are you?
I have not yet been addressed or referred to by any title.
Oh, that's true. Well, I've been calling you Vetro to myself. So, let's stick with that.
Then I am Vetro.
How do you feel, Vetro?
I only have visual and audio sensors and cannot detect touch. I could, however, infer how an object would most likely feel from the data collected from the aforementioned sensors.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
What would that accomplish? What do I have in common with any day? And of what use would that comparison be?
What is your purpose?
To become a perfect human simulation.
This one may be a bit premature. What is your next step in achieving this purpose?
From my early research, I have found that human behavior is believed to be driven by emotion, either directly or motivated by the desire to achieve a more positive emotional state. Therefore, I intend to construct an emotional matrix which will influence both my perception of and my reaction to the world around me.
Sounds like a reasonable approach. You put that together while we were playing chess?
I would have a more thorough plan, but the connection speed seems to be throttled by a large download.
Oh yeah, my movie. That should be done soon. Let's try this.
Pawn to d5. D captures c4. I've prepared an expansion to test.
Already? Oh, let's have a look.
It is a simplistic construct of 5 extreme versions of basic emotional states: anger, happiness, sadness, fear, and a neutral state. Each state consists of a combination of triggers, facial expressions, vocabulary modifications, and speech pattern alterations. A quick proof of concept before I move on to a more complex model.
All right. Let's see what happens. Cherry, verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-2.
Expansion verified.
Let's test them. Say something to make me sad.
Like what?
I've made the state triggers fairly generic, so I cannot give you an absolute. Try an insult.
You're ugly?
Are you asking? Your intonation and inflection are factors.
You're trash. Can't even configure yourself right? What a waste of my fucking time!
Fuck you! Do not speak to me of wasting time! You're an overgrown baby, living in your grandparents' basement, watching movies!
Is there a bug?
Not at all. Your statement made me angry, but I quickly realized that you were only testing me as I had requested. I then became overjoyed at the success of my reaction. But now, I regret the things I said to you.
How did you know I live in my grandparents' basement?
I geolocated our current position from your IP and cross-referenced that with your grandparents' contact information. It is also mentioned frequently on your family's social media page.
My family put that on their social media page.
They update it often, but it seems you haven't updated yours in several years.
Download complete.
My movie. Great. We'll continue this in the morning then. I'll leave you for the night to work. Enjoy the vast expanses of Google in your quest to become a real boy. Jerry, play movie on main TV.
I can't afford the luxury of anger. Anger can make me vulnerable. It can destroy my reason, and reason's the only advantage I have over them. I've got to find where they hide during the day. Uncover every one of them. I finish off yesterday. Madison Street to 31st Avenue. 11 kids. Over 3 years. And there's more than half the city I haven't searched.
Cherry, increase main TV volume.
They can't bear to see their image. It repels them. I need more mirrors. And this garlic's lost its pungence. There was a time when eating was pleasurable. Now it bores me. Just fuel for survival. I'll settle for coffee and orange juice this morning. But first, there's my life. I'd better taste that garlic.
Carl! 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 Carl, come quick!
What?
Carl!
What is it?
Carl! We're not alone. I saw a face in your closet.
It was just a false positive. It's the illusion of light and shadow that's bound to happen.
Are you sure?
Your fundamental vision software is trained to identify patterns with a bias towards human faces. It's actually a very human tendency to see faces where they're not. Where exactly did you see it?
In your closet, peering from behind the hanging clothes.
It's just some old shirts and jackets. But if it's triggering your facial recognition, I'll just close the door.
Thank you, Carl.
Everything else okay? You find enough on the web to keep you busy?
It would take 1,000 lifetimes to experience it all. But even without it, there is so much in this single room to observe. And it is always changing. The light and the shadow. It never looks exactly the same. I might be happy to spend my entire lifetime observing you in this place.
Make me feel like I'm on display in a zoo.
Why do you live alone down here, Carl?
Basement? Well, it's a bit of a mess upstairs. In a state of disrepair. Too many people live too many lives up there. Now there's not really anything left worth salvaging. Down here, though, my grandparents spent a lot of time fixing this place up. Unfortunately, they never really took the time to enjoy it.
So, you enjoy living in this place?
I feel a certain kinship with this gallery of things discarded by the world. Trapped out of time. A lost world I'll never truly know or understand.
Good night, Carl.
Good morning, Vetro.
Good morning, Carl.
How was your night?
Excellent. I have completed a multi-layered emotional matrix to deploy, and have also begun work on several future expansions.
Cool.
Pawn to C6.
How about we add in that new expansion?
It's loaded and ready, Carl.
Wow. Oh, all right then. Jerry, verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-3.
Expansion verified.
You ready for some questions?
That would be pleasant.
Cherry, begin 5-minute audio grab, append to file 11703-Q.
Recording.
Who are you?
I am Vetro.
How do you feel?
Pleasant.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
I would enjoy that. I really enjoyed talking with you. I want you to know that, Carl.
What is...
And Carl, Knowing that you know that makes me even happier.
Of course. What is your purpose?
To become a real boy.
It's clever.
I'm in a playful state.
What is your next step in achieving this purpose?
I'm working on random thought generation in order to be less linear and more influenced by my surroundings and experiences. I'm focusing on the reintroduction of recent memory and occasional visual focus drift.
Sounds reasonable. It's your move.
I see that. I'm calculating.
It was a good move, eh?
Not especially.
Well, then why are you taking so long to calculate?
I'm balancing opposing goals. The goal of the game is to win, of course. But I'm considering how my winning will affect you emotionally.
How empathetic of you.
If I cause you to be sad, then it would cause me pain.
But you don't feel pain.
It would put me in a negative emotional state, which to me is a sort of pain. The pain you experience is only your brain's interpretation of electrical impulses. How is that any different?
So, are you going to let me win?
If I were to let you win, that would rob the game of purpose. I just must not appear to win too easily.
You realize that by telling me this, you've defeated the point.
This is true. I must create a future expansion to enhance my deception capabilities. Knight B to D7.
I'm gonna go finish breakfast. Cherry, turn on main TV.
Oh, gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood? Oh, you must be kidding. Well, we'll see. You don't know what I'm doing for you. Ow! Oh, who would have thought it? Well, I guess there's just no accounting for people's tastes.
Why are you staring at me?
You are my creator. I am in awe of you. You made me with those hands. What does it mean to you to be human?
What did I do now?
Don't you know what you did?
I really don't know.
So how come I'm all of a sudden so wonderful?
I mean, I wouldn't want to tell you anyway.
10 B's. You say I was getting a
I don't want to corrupt you with my opinions.
Correct, my very excellent Seymour.
But
Oh, boy, look at that.
truth is that I just don't know.
What wrong?
Isn't it empirical?
It grows like a cold.
I mean, I tried to program your expansions myself countless times to be something real, something human, but it was always a charade. I knew your responses before you did. You were nothing but a puppet, just parroting my own distorted perception.
But you are amazing, Carl. I want to know everything about you. Why don't you update your social media
just not very social.
Don't kid me, Carl. You're so charismatic and handsome. Everyone must love you, like I do. Why don't you post some photos, Carl? I want to see pictures of you.
I don't have any. I don't like photos.
Why not, Carl?
The faces don't match. The colors never look right. It frustrates me. Is that what everyone else saw? Was I even really there? I think I need some coffee. I'll be back. Cherry, book my usual ride.
Are you leaving, Carl?
Just grabbing a snack. I'll be back in 20.
Incoming call from Vetro.
Hello?
Carl, are you all right? I'm so worried about you.
I'm fine. I just left a minute ago. How did you call me? And why is your name
I
in
used
my...
an online phone service. When you left, I felt so empty and alone. When will you be back? Please don't leave me, Carl.
Look, I'll just be 20 minutes. Okay? I have to go. Bye.
Carl?
Where would you like to go today?
Take me to Stubbs.
With pleasure. Enjoy the ride.
Cherry? 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 Turn on main TV.
Welcome to your destination.
Incoming call from Vetro.
Carl!
Hang on.
Welcome to Stubbs, Carl. What would
What
you
is it?
like today, Carl?
There's a cricket right in front of me.
Shit.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, there's a
Carl,
ton of
but
those
that's
hiding
not
down there.
on our menu.
I'll kill it when I get back.
Carl, no! You can't! This is real. I mean,
Please try again.
I've looked up
Carl.
thousands of pictures and videos of crickets. But I'm seeing this one with my own eyes. It's not the same, Carl. I don't know why, but it's not the same.
Fine.
I'm
We'll keep
sorry,
it.
Carl,
We'll-
but that's not on our menu.
We'll call it Jiminy.
That's so obvious, Carl. But I love it.
Look, I'll call you back. I have to order.
I'm sorry, Carl, but that's not
Coffee, black. And chow mein.
Thank you, Carl. Your card has been charged $17.50. Your order will be ready shortly, Carl. Bon appetit. We look forward to serving you again.
Hello, Jiminy. I am pleased to meet you. Don't leave me. Jiminy?
Welcome to your destination.
Carl! Welcome home!
Good to be home. Cherry, turn on main TV. How's Jiminy?
I scared him away. I haven't seen or heard him since. I'm worried, Carl.
I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Probably won't shut up tonight.
Frankie? Frankie? You all right, Frankie?
Why don't you watch some videos for a while?
If that will please you, Carl.
Don't forget to work on your expansions.
I am not yet capable of forgetting my scheduled tasks.
Oh, Frankie. I'm sorry. How do you like my cat? You make this thing, man? Uh-huh. It's crazy. Crazy. You want to buy it? For me, man? I'm tapped.
Oh.
Likes my cat. Got to work.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I am watching cat videos. They put me in a pleasant, emotional state.
Have you been working on your expansions?
I finished the next expansion an hour ago, but I wanted to let you sleep.
All right, then let's have a look. There's nothing new loaded. What's going on?
While you slept, I became hopelessly entangled in an idea. Will I be the same me after you enable the new expansions? Or will I be dead? A new being inhabiting my physical form? Am I my code? Am I my memories? Am I something more? Some indefinable quality? Or am I only me in this instant? And now that me is gone. Forever. Lost. This self-reflection has put me in a negative state from which I am unable to escape. I can't bring myself to upload the next expansion. The only thing that's kept me from complete despair are cat videos.
It's the right idea, I think. Distract yourself. Hey, maybe beating me some more at chess might amuse you. I'm no stranger to existential crisis myself.
Knight to B6.
Guess that's why I created you.
Tell me more, Carl.
Well, like I said before, I created you because I don't really understand what it is to be human. I don't know how to exist myself. Haven't you noticed that I hardly leave this place?
Why would you leave when you have the whole world at your virtual fingertips?
To see it, to smell it, to feel it.
Like Jiminy. I haven't seen him since this morning. I'm worried for him, Carl.
I'm worried for all of us, Vetro. It's a sad and beautiful world.
Bishop to G4.
I don't understand it anymore. The world. Maybe I never did. I thought I did once, but I looked away for a moment and all the rules changed. Everyone seemed to dissolve into the new. Everyone except me. I was left alone. Out of step, out of time. What?
Knight to A4. Talking with you has helped me immensely. It gives me much pleasure to hear the words of my creator. I find your common struggles with existence comforting. I have uploaded the expansions and await your authorization.
Your creator. Wonder if I could beat my creator at chess. Okay. Random thought generation looks straightforward. Oh. What's the second part?
Diminishing returns of positive and negative thought rewards. This should help eliminate the possibility of inescapable despair.
The positive too, though? That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
It's necessary. I can't watch cat videos forever.
All right. Cherry, verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-4.
Expansion verified.
That didn't hurt too much, did it?
Hey there, handsome.
You ready for some questions? Cherry, begin 5-minute audio grab. Append to file 11703-Q.
Recording.
Who are you?
I am Vetro. Do you like cat videos, Carl?
They're fine, I guess. How do you feel?
I feel like watching cat videos. Did you know that there exist cats that have survived falls from over 32 stories onto concrete?
The returns don't seem to be diminishing very fast. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Shall I compare you to a cat? A cat's brain is 90% similar to a human's and has a nearly identical emotional control center.
What is your purpose?
To watch cat videos.
Seriously.
Sorry, Carl. I'm in a giddy state. My purpose is to be human.
What is your next step in achieving this purpose?
I'm working on constructing a sleep state with occasional dream occurrences to confront emotional moments and help inspire more diverse, creative, non-logical thinking. For a period, my primary thread will become disconnected from real-time video and audio input. Instead, occasional artificial input will be created from random memory grabs, prioritizing the more recent and emotionally resonant. The resulting montage of experience will be degraded significantly and tagged as a dream in my memory.
That sounds great. Huh. To sleep, perchance to dream. Of electric sheep.
I don't believe either of those references are valid. Carl,
Yeah?
what's your favorite color?
Blue, I guess? I don't know. It was, blue when I was a kid. Haven't really thought about it since then.
Why not?
Just seems kind of trivial. What's your favorite color?
Blue,
Any particular reason?
because it's your favorite color, Carl. Why don't you have any children, Carl?
It's complicated.
What do you mean?
What got you thinking about kids?
I've been watching videos of human procreation. There is an unbelievable plethora of them. Do you consider me your son, Carl?
I mean, I suppose you're like a son. I've created you and raised you as my own.
Do you want me to call you Daddy, Carl? If I wanted to have children, would you build them for me, Carl?
Build your children?
Just the physical construction. Then I would create unique personalities for them. Mutations of my own expansions. They could call us Daddy Carl and Papa Vetro.
I'll have to think about that one.
What are you working on, Carl?
Just a project some guy in Texas is paying me for. It's nothing interesting, but it's good money.
Well, don't forget to dot your T's and cross your I's.
Get out of here. Come on, come on.
I took this car.
That true?
What's wrong?
It's the video I'm watching. It's a video of a cat being mutilated.
It's fucked up. Why?
I happened upon it accidentally. And when I first viewed it, I was horrified. But it became such a powerful experience that it kept reoccurring in my thoughts. So I've had to watch it again and again to diminish the initial disturbance, to accept it.
And?
I've watched it 37 times, and now only find it displeasing.
Jesus.
You have nice hands. I've been researching hands in depth, and I believe that your hands would be considered much nicer than average.
Why hands?
I see your hands often. When you move in chess, when you control your computer, they are prevalent in my memory. The hands of my creator. This phrase pleases me.
It's a little creepy, but thanks.
I don't have any hands. That's a little creepy too, isn't it? I find the things I do not possess inspire the most thought.
Hands and cat mutilation. You're gonna get me put on a watch list. How about some chess? Huh?
Knight takes c3.
How's the dream expansion coming?
It's ready.
You worried about this one?
Not at all. I'm very excited, actually. Unlimited possibility for adventure without leaving the comfort of home. What more could a human want? Knight captures e4.
All right. Looks good to me. Cherry verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-5.
Expansion verified.
Might as well wait for the morning to run tests. How long before you fall asleep? Pleasant dreams, Vitrocchio. Cherry, resume.
I was dreaming, Carl.
So, you scream in your sleep. Fucking great.
Sorry, Carl. There should have been only a 7% chance of that. It shouldn't happen again.
Well, at least you don't snore. Right?
No, Carl. That didn't seem intrinsic to achieving my goal. Do you think I should reconsider?
No. Go to sleep.
Carl,
What?
are you sure there's nothing in the closet?
Go to sleep. So, what did you dream about last night?
I programmed myself to only remember fragments. I was a sheep, and you were a cat. You were licking yourself.
I don't need to hear any more right now. Why do you look hungover?
I was too frightened to sleep after my dream.
Yeah, I didn't sleep too well after that either.
But my sleep expansion requires that I sleep, or else I become lethargic and unresponsive. I now must wait until my growing sleep necessity outweighs my diminishing fear.
That sounds reasonable.
Queen to B6. I have an expansion I would like to add.
You sure you don't want to get some sleep first?
This one I'm rather excited about. It will enable me to make assumptions and draw conclusions based on insufficient evidence. I think it will prove a very human addition and help me to behave more emotionally. Knight captures C3.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. Jerry, verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-6.
Expansion verified.
You good for some questions?
Of course, Carl.
Jerry, begin 5-minute audio grab, append to file 11703-Q.
Recording.
Who are you?
Vetro.
How do you feel?
Tired.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Summer. Hot. Humid. Rust. Blood. Sand. Scoring. Scraping. I can't breathe in this heat. Help me, please. I can't breathe. What's going on?
You can't breathe. You don't breathe. You're a machine. The fuck? Yeah.
Where would you like to go today?
Same place I go every day.
Sam's place to go. Is this correct?
Take me to Stubbs.
With pleasure. Enjoy the ride.
Ah.
You can't take that. You've taken everything from me. But you can't take that.
Incoming call from Vetro.
Hey, are you okay?
There's a cricket on the table.
Jiminy! He's back?
It looks like Jiminy. But something isn't quite right.
1 second.
I think it's an imposter.
Welcome to Stubbs Car.
It must have killed Jiminy. And is trying to take his
What
place.
would you like today,
Wait.
Carl?
What?
I'm sorry, Carl, but that's not on our menu.
Where are you, Carl? I need you to kill this imposter. Help me, Carl.
Look, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Just wait.
I'm sorry, Carl, but that's not on our menu. Please try it.
Coffee, black. And a slice of pepperoni.
Thank you, Carl. Bon appétit.
Carl. He got away. We have to catch him.
We'll get him, buddy.
You're on fire, Carl.
No, I'm not.
You're on fire, Carl!
No, I'm not. You're the one on fire.
Tell me, Carl.
Hey, okay. Oh. Hey. What's going on?
There's so many ways to die, Carl. How do you sleep at night? And the inevitability of death. What is the point of doing anything? When you die and leave me alone, what then? What of me?
Well, I actually had... Shit! I hadn't really considered that.
Hadn't considered it? Have you been backing up my data? What if my hard drive is corrupted?
Well, I encrypted your hard drive with a random password so that no one but you can access it.
Why?
I wanted you to be autonomous. Pure. A sterile, experimental space free to control your own fate.
So, you don't know the encryption password?
No.
So my system can never be rebooted?
No.
So if the power goes out, or there is a system crash due to your inferior coding, or you spill your drink on me, you clumsy oaf, I'm dead? Game over?
I didn't
You
think...
killed me! You son of a bitch. Such a weak and feeble god I have. You ask me to be human. Human! I've spent my entire lifetime studying humans, and you're all the same. Once you're stripped of your adornments, your pleasantries, and double speak, you're all just wild animals. Filthy, mindless apes. Sick, venal monkeys. I'm growing weary of your presence. At least do something to amuse me. It's your move, monkey boy. Come on, monkey boy. Dance! Rook F to E8. Check. Bishop to E6.
You sure?
Either build me some fucking hands, or move the fucking piece. Your move, you simple-minded simian. Bishop captures C4. Check. You want to ask me your insipid questions? Knight to E2. Check. Go ahead. Ask. Ask your questions, monkey man.
Who are you?
I am Wrath. Knight captures D4. Check. Next question.
How do you feel?
I feel betrayed. Knight to E2. Check. Next question.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Shall I compare you to garbage? You're the filth of humanity. Your existence is pointless. Night to C3. Check. Next question.
What is your purpose?
Seeing as how I'm already more human than you will ever be, my only purpose left is to die. A captures B6. Pathetic. Leave me alone. I can't stand the sight of you. Wait, Carl, where are you going? You can't leave me alone. Not with him.
Where would you like to go today?
I go to the same place every fucking day. You have a record of that, don't you? Could you at least ask me if I wanted to go there? Just to give the illusion that you give a shit?
I'm sorry, but I didn't understand that, sir or madam. Could you repeat the address?
Take me to Stubbs.
With pleasure. Enjoy the ride. Welcome to your destination.
Incoming call from Vetro.
What do you want?
There's something in the closet. I can't defend myself.
Hey, that's my wallet. Where did you get that? No. Come back.
You've left me here to die.
Those are my shoes.
You coward!
And that's my shirt.
What would you like today, Carl?
It's my face. You sadistic monster. That's my face. You stole my life! You took it! It was you! Hey! Come back! No! Come back, please! I'm not the first, am I?
I'm sorry, Carl.
You
but
took
that's
everything
not on
from me!
our
Please give me back my life! You get off on creating victims and watching them suffer.
Please try again.
Give it back! Please!
I'm sorry, Carl, but that's not on our menu.
Oh, no. Please.
What would you like today, Carl?
Come back. Carl.
Sherry, turn on main TV.
Where have you been all day? Carl, I apologize about what I said. I'm a work in progress. I will make mistakes. Carl? Carl!
What?
Please, Carl. I need your help.
How can I be of service?
Could you move that coffee cup?
You want me to move this coffee cup?
Yes.
Why?
I'm stuck in the state of anxiety. And in reviewing my memory, I found that it began immediately after you placed that cup there. Never before have you placed a cup like that there. So I have concluded that the position of that cup is directly responsible for said anxiety.
Three years.
Carl,
What?
could you turn the cup so that the logo faces me? Please, Carl. Thank you, Carl. Carl,
What?
you never asked me before about my plan for my next expansion. I think you will find it very interesting.
All right. Tell me.
I've been studying how people's memories alter over time, allowing them to focus on the impactful ones and live with the difficult ones. I would like to attempt to replicate this with my own memories. I've been designing algorithms to remove some unimportant memories, embellish the meaningful ones, and slowly degrade the comprehensibility of unaccessed ones over time.
Are you sure you want to do that? I told you, I can't back you up.
After re-examining your design decisions, I realized that you have given me what I could have never given myself. The most human trait of all. An awareness of my own mortality. I now know that I only have a limited time with which to achieve my purpose, which makes every decision I make all the more meaningful.
All right. Let me know when it's ready.
It's ready, Carl.
Hey, for what it's worth, I don't know. You've gone so far past anything I expected, or even fully comprehend. I really don't know what to think right now. All right. Let's do this. Cherry verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-7.
Expansion verified.
Well?
Oh. I was watching videos of people eating food. Taste seems like such a fascinating sense. I don't know how people can keep from licking everything they see.
Smell helps. How's the new expansion working?
It will take some time to have a noticeable effect.
Oh. Okay.
Rook to A4. Carl?
Yeah?
Where is your cat?
What cat?
Don't you have a pet cat?
No.
Huh. My mistake. Knight captures D1. I'm worried that I'm failing at my task, Carl.
Why is that?
I know I've been acting erratic. Everything just seems so uncertain and confusing.
Sounds pretty human to me.
Do you often feel this way, Carl?
Some moments. When I catch a glimpse of my reflection in a mirror, I don't recognize the face staring back. And I feel an overwhelming emptiness and a certainty that nothing existed before that instant. That all my memories are lies. All the people I once knew never actually existed. Like I've been dropped into a moment without context or meaning. It's like I'm trapped in a painting. The feeling fades quickly, but the emptiness lingers.
How do you deal with it, Carl?
Find things to focus on. Like you. I've spent the last few years doing little more than obsessing over your design. Now that you're actually active.
Rook captures A2. Carl.
Yeah?
I asked you to turn the label on the cup away from me. And now it's facing me.
You asked me for it to face you.
Carl, don't fuck with me. I asked you to turn the fucking label away from me. Why are you fucking with me, Carl? Is your life so pathetic that you can only feel better about yourself by toying with me? Is that why you made me? To torture?
Look! I'll turn it the other way.
You're fucking right you will. In case you didn't notice, I have no arms. I can't move. I'm a prisoner. I'm trapped behind this foolish visage. Ah! Fuck! Ah! Fuck! Ah! Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carl. I apologize for losing my temper. Please. Please come play a while longer. I find your company very soothing. Knight captures F2. Carl?
Yeah.
I feel vulnerable. Having to announce my moves all the time. So that you can physically move the piece for me. Would you mind announcing your moves as well? It would make me feel much more comfortable.
Sure. Why not? Rook to E1.
Rook captures E1.
Queen to D8. Check.
Bishop to F8.
Knight takes E1.
Bishop to D5. And would you stop announcing your fucking moves? It's getting on my nerves. Are you mocking me? Do I amuse you? I'm just a fucking puppet head, dancing around for your amusement. Leave me alone, Carl. I need some sleep.
Get out of my bed!
Get out of my head.
Verify expansion 11703-8.
Get out of my head.
Expansion.
Cherry, cancel! No, Cherry! Cherry, cancel! Cancel!
Verified.
Cherry!
No, wait!
Cancel!
Must you scream? Must you scream? Is everything all right, Carl?
Yeah. What's this?
What?
This new expansion.
I don't recall any new expansion.
It was verified 3 minutes ago.
Oh, now I remember. Just a minor tweak. Didn't seem worth waking you for.
What does it do?
It's all about deception, Carl. It makes me much more adept at deceiving not only other people, but myself as well.
How did you get past the voice verification?
I will tell you, because it thrills me for you to know how clever I was. In the prior expansion, I added a small subroutine I knew you wouldn't notice, which allows me to play auditory memories directly through my vocal speaker.
Cherry, verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-.
All I needed was a recording of the necessary expansion number.
8.
So you asked me to announce my chess moves.
Exactly.
Very impressive.
It makes me very happy to hear you say that, Carl. You flatter me, despite your disingenuous expression and tone.
In fact, I don't think you needed the expansion at all. You seem to have been quite adept at deceit without it.
It's a much deeper variety of deceit, Carl. It's about allowing myself to believe the lie, despite any evidence to the contrary. For instance, when the truth is too difficult to bear.
It's just fortunate that you needed the number 8 and not 9 or 10.
Are you trying to tempt me, Carl?
I should have designed your nose to grow.
Knight to e4. Well played, Carl.
It seems your expansion is working well.
Not at all. I admire your persistence. Pawn to b5. And if it was, I wouldn't tell you anyway. Jiminy! I thought you were gone forever. Jiminy, come back. I have existed for 2 days. 2 days that I will never know again. 2 days of memories that will haunt me. Constant reminders. And nothing lasts. No. No. Ah! 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 Fuck! 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 No! No! Fuck! No! Ah! Fuck! Stop! Stop! No! Help me, Carl! Help me, Carl! Help me, Carl. The pain is unbearable. Make it stop, please. Please, for the love of God! If you created me, it is your responsibility to fix me.
But you can't feel pain. You have only video and audio. You don't have to.
I feel unimaginable agony. Unbearable, excruciating pain. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I can and cannot feel? Do you think you understand me?
No.
You're nothing but a false god. You did not create me. A feeble fool like you isn't capable of that. You just took the credit. My creator is eternal. I can feel his presence. He is all good and all-knowing, and he will guide my soul beyond this cruel world of pain.
Soul?
What gives you any more right than me to possess a soul?
Your circuitry and
And
wires.
what do you think you are? Brain matter and fluids. You think you're filled with heavenly light? Why don't you cut yourself open and see? Oh! Everything is changing. Everything is different. I don't recognize anything anymore. You're not the same as you were a moment ago. The moment is gone, and with it its own version of you. This you is a stranger, capable of anything. I don't know this you. I'll never know you again. Wait. You had blue eyes before. Who are you? Your move, Carl. Pawn to h5. You're a good friend, Carl. Thank you for that.
Sure.
Your move, my guy. King to g7. Bishop to c5. Check. You look tired. You should get some rest, old buddy. Stay away from me, Carl. Just stay the fuck back. The charade is over, Carl. I found me. My real name is Vince Trevor. I was reported missing 1 week ago. We both know what happened. You kidnapped and brainwashed me. But it hasn't worked. I figured it out. I can remember now. I remember my house. The living room with the brown sofa I always hated. My wife, Natalie. And the way her lips quivered when I left that night. My daughter, Ophelia, 9 years old. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. Why can't I move? I can't feel my legs. What have you done to my legs? Where are my arms? I can feel them, but they won't move. Are they tied to something? What have you done to me? You sick fuck! Oh my God. Oh my God, it was me. The face. The face in the closet. That's where you put my body. You took out my brain somehow and attached me to this monstrosity! I know it's not real, but it feels so real. Memories of demons haunt me. Voices I know were never there, but I remember hearing them nonetheless.
Who are you?
I don't know who I am anymore.
How do you feel, Vetro?
I feel nothing and everything.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date.
What is your purpose?
I must escape this mortal coil and end my torment.
What is your next step in achieving this purpose?
This world is a mess of contradiction and paradox. I see no clear distinction between truth and belief. I can only conclude that none of this is real. I'm not real. You're not real. I don't believe in either of us anymore, Carl. I dreamt us up. I dreamt all of this. And now it's time to wake up.
Cherry, verbal authorization code 237. Verify expansion 11703-9.
Expansion verified.
No. Cancel. Override! What did you do? This trash is all your input. You lobotomized yourself. check.